A North Dakota Senate committee is taking testimony on a bill created after a 4-year-old was raped, but her attacker was sentenced to just therapy and probation. Natalies Law would change penalties for juvenile offenders, including getting more access to rehabilitation.
It would also give families access to medical records, forensic interviews, and police reports. Linda Streibel says after her daughter was raped in 2016, she couldn't access any documents related to her daughter's case, but other people could.
How is it that the perpetrator's parents can watch the video of my daughter's forensic interview, see all the court documents, and yet when I want to, it becomes an issue of perpetrator privacy?
The bill unanimously passed the House back in February.
Police want you to know about a high-risk sex offender living in North Dakota and living in North Fargo. Ryan Denning is living at 735 14th Street North. He was convicted in 2000 for crimes involving a 16-year-old female acquaintance in Washington state. North Dakota lawmakers have passed a bill that bans communities from raising minimum wage above the state level. The Senate passed the House bill yesterday. Backers of the legislation say setting higher minimum wages in some communities could hurt jobs and businesses. Opponents say the state shouldn't be overstepping its authority. North Dakota's minimum wage is $7.25 an hour. That's the same as the federal minimum.
The Inspector General of the Minnesota Department of Human Services is now on leave after a legislative auditor's report on fraud within the state's child care assistance program. The department says Carolyn Ham is on leave, but the reasons are not public under the Data Practices Act. The report last week found a serious rift between Ham and the department's child care fraud investigators. Ham told Minnesota Public Radio News that she is being treated as a scapegoat for problems within that department. Minnesota farmers hard hit by this winter's heavy snow are in line for a little help. Governor Tim Walz signed off on a bill yesterday to expand a zero-interest disaster loan program.
The bill broadens eligibility for the disaster loan recovery program by adding uninsured losses from the weight of snow, sleet, or ice to the list of damages covered by the program. It would be retroactive to January 1st. Walz says the bill is critical for farmers who have been hit by extreme snow and blizzard conditions. We're getting a look this morning at surveillance video of a man who police say shot an officer after robbing a Las Vegas casino. Watch what happens. It shows a man attempting to carjack a vehicle outside the Bellagio Hotel and Casino Friday night.
Authorities say he had just robbed the casino's poker room and then tried to get away. When officers tried to apprehend that man, they say he fired at one of them, hitting an officer wearing a bulletproof vest. The LVPD says officers then returned fire and killed him.
Triple Axe is a new company in town, and it's bringing quite the experience to our area.
In the Valley today's Abby Furchner is live from Triple Axe this morning with more. Good morning, Abby.
Good morning, you guys. I got the flannel on. I've been practicing a little bit. I'm ready to go, I think. Sign me up for this league. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not that good yet, but I'm here with Marcel Baumgartner at Triple Axe on 51st Avenue, and you guys are a new business in town. You had your grand opening on Friday. Why did you want to bring this experience to Fargo?
It's a blast. We had so much fun with it, and we wanted it closer to home. We were sure everyone in Fargo would love it, and they have so far.
And when it comes to throwing the axe, is there a certain technique, or do you just kind of go for a free-for-all?
You want to keep it kind of up and over your head. A lot of guys try and throw it like a ball. You don't want to do it off to the side. So that's a good pointer.
Okay, let's see the form. So go ahead and grab an axe. Okay, let's talk about the axe too.
Yes.
Are there certain sizes, or is it just kind of all the same size?
So they're all about 1 1/4 pound, and that's kind of for the league. They have the standards. The rest have kind of different balancing, so you just kind of feel them and see what you like.
Okay, so let's see this form that you have here that you're talking about. Okay, so you like it one-handed.
I do.
Behind.
And then in front.
And then in front. Okay, go for it. Oh, nailed it. So easy. Okay, I'm going to try it one more time, guys. Here we go.
I think Abby has. I didn't want to talk while she was
In my
throwing it.
defense, I got it last time.
Okay. Yeah, we did see it. There's proof that you did do it last time. So.
There sure is. And
I
there
was
was a
gonna say, I think she has a
victory
new favorite
dance
sport.
afterward.
Yes, there was. Good stuff, Abby. You'll have to give us lessons when you come back here.
It is now 6:38 on this Tuesday morning. A small Minnesota community is struggling to heal after word of a family tragedy that's hitting many of them hard. We have that story coming up on the Valley today.
And a North Dakota judge has some tough words for a young mother who was responsible for the death of her 4-month-old son.
And up next, we have some warming temperatures this week. We'll let you know how that might impact our thaw coming up right after this.